Man, today was one of those days where no matter what I did, I was going to get cooked today. So I took both trades, followed all of my rules today. Same process, same patience, and I still got cooked. So on my first trade, I took that one off of my initial area of interest. The structure lined up, the signals were there, and I took the trade just how I was supposed to take it, and I still lost. The second trade was at a supply zone, and there was clean signals, clean execution, and it did the exact same thing the first trade did. The only way the second trade survives is if I would have put my stop loss somewhere where it completely invalidates my setup. And at that point, I'm not even trading my system anymore. That's when I felt that annoyance kick in, and I end up getting that subtle urge. It wasn't a panic, but I got a subtle urge to get back in. And I was just watching the setup, and that trade even lost too. So from that point, I was just like, yeah, today just isn't my day. So let me not even try to overtrade anything like that. Let me just stop because I already know myself. Anything after that, it's not execution, it's just straight emotion. That's why I always typically take two setups max and I'm done for the day. Today was one of those days that really just reminded me that this is still a probabilities game. So you can do everything right and still lose. And that really rang true for me today. And what kills me more is when you're getting off of a nice win streak and you easily forget that, hey, you can still lose. This is why I journal every single trading day, especially days like this. Not just to beat myself up, but to separate execution from outcome. Today wasn't a discipline problem, it was just variance. And journaling is what keeps me from turning a losing day into turning into a losing week. If you want to use the same Notion trading journal I use every day to review executions, emotions, decisions making, it's pinned in the comments. All right, let me walk you through both trades today, show you exactly what I was seeing and why stopping was the right call today. All right, good morning. So today was actually market structure was a little confusing, and I don't like trading when I don't understand market structure. Um, because pretty much I take all my entries based off of market structure for the most part. But so for the daily candle, this is a weird little daily candle altogether. Just how we have this huge push and this next candle is just right next to it. Like that's weird. Like where do you see any of these other candles that look like that? Oh wait, unless they're going in another direction, right? Unless they're going for a sell off, I don't really see it, right? But in the day's candle, we got 7 hours and 47 minutes left, so who knows, right? And this may be creating that double top, right? So right now we're looking at the 4 hour. I'm trying to differentiate what's going on here, and we may be looking right at that at a double bottom. That's maybe the reason why this daily candle looks like that. Is most likely gonna now if it closes bearish, that'll make all the sense in the world why the candle looks like that. But it looks weird being a bullish candle like that. But then when you break it down and you see this M looking signal, is just like I think this is gonna end up breaking to the low. So I was just trying to make sense of market structure, and now it's starting to actually make sense. The more I talk about it out loud, and the more I see this structure right here pushing to the low. So for the 30 minute, uh, price broke. So this is what got me confused. And all right, we're looking for sales for the day. Price just broke structure. That's all I needed to see. So what threw me off earlier, price broke structure here, then turned around and broke structure again right here for this impulse, retested the area that it broke, pushed off of it, and then it's like it consolidated, and I didn't know if price was just overall just pulling back to this low and looking to push off of it for a buy because price really didn't break this area at all. Like it's been sitting at this area. So um, now that price broke structure here, I know for a fact we're looking at sales for the day. So 15-minute looks about the same. Depending on how price moves, I'm probably looking for price to pull back here before dropping, or giving me this zone. But that's what I'm looking at. Unless price extremely pushes off of this low that was just broken, this structure that was just broken, I'm looking for it either come here, here, or all the way back there. So let me just get everything lined up. Let's go to 5-minute. Sometimes y'all gotta just wait though, like till price makes sense to you. Cause I was gonna call today a wash. I was just like, bro, I do not get what's going on. I thought it was actually about to be a buy the way this rejected off of that support area for the 30-minute, and it's just like, I don't know. But now I do. We, sir, are going for a sell-off. So now it's a waiting game, waiting to see what price pulls back and reacts to. I'm just waiting to see how far this impulse is going to go for before it starts to retrace. That way we can see what we're really looking at.
Order filled.
All right, I just got in 2 micro contracts. Give me a second. Let me get set up. Come on, don't do that. All right, just so y'all can see where I'm at. I got in based off of price breaking this structure here. Looks like
Order filled.
I got stopped out. It's gonna pull back a little bit more. I ended up losing 154 in that trade, but we're gonna end up most likely getting into this all based off of this demand area. So give me a couple minutes, or I may push off this 50. Let me just watch it and see. That's annoying, bro. But it was a perfect push. So that first trade, I can't get mad about too much. So it didn't directly, like it was one little gap away, one little tick away from hitting my actual structure line. But price ended up giving me a bearish variation, so I can't complain. It broke this level, so it gave me that indication I need to get in, and it also hit my 38.2 fib level. Let me push this over here out the way so I can actually watch the other screen. So I can't complain. It's just annoying. Hold on, let me put this right here for later on for my journal. So I will get in if price breaks and creates this engulfing candle here. But I think it's going to pull back a little bit deeper and get into the supply zone before dropping after being a little hoe. So yeah, we got one more bullet today before we're done. I think it's going to pull a little bit deeper, probably hit this 61.8 since it didn't reject off this 38.2 fib level. But you see how this candle rejected, right? So I can be upset about shit like that when it's just like, all right, things just didn't go my way. But I gotta wait for, the only way I get into this is if this area is broken here. But I think it's gonna pull a little bit deeper. So let's just see how this pans out. And we'll pull the trigger again, hopefully. All right, yeah, so it broke that area. Well, broke that candle, so yeah. It's going back into my zone. That be hurting though. Setters be looking so good and then they don't just pan out. And it's just like, bro, why you playing with me like that? Why are you playing with me? It tapped into my supply zone. Let's see how it's gonna play it. If this next candle that prints breaks this candle right here, I'm gonna have to take it. Man, I know a lot of people getting faked out right now. All these wick rejections, I know everybody just in. And it's just like, bro, don't play like that. All right, I'm in.
Order filled.
I am in, you guys. Let's get this all set up. Man, it's playing Rockhead games. Bro. I might be cooked for the day, you guys. Let me get it set up over here so y'all can see. Yeah, I might be done for the day. Let's just see. Yeah. That's nasty work.
Order filled.
That is nasty work right there, bro. Damn. All right. It is what it is. This is not looking good, though. That's my only thing. And I'm trying not to run back the same thing that happened the last time, bro. I can't get worried about that shit too much. I follow my rules, so I can't really trip too much. Um, Today just wasn't my day. I took two setups. They both didn't pan out. I still do believe this area is going to end up dropping, but I may have got in too early for it. But that's just annoying because, yeah, that's just annoying. At the end of the day, it is what it is. But I don't like how gold is playing with me right now. But and then this is what kills me. Let me be real. Let me be real. I go on a win streak during the combine, bro, and then I'm getting cooked when I get the real account. That's the only thing annoys me. That's the only thing annoys me. I know I don't need to change my trading strategy or nothing like that, but it's just like, bro, don't give me no losing streak when I get the real account. I'm not trying to repeat that whole phase. So, regardless, we still got room to pull out of this. We're down $1,101. 111. But the max drawdown limit is 2,000. So I got to figure this out. Hopefully we can turn it around this week. We got 2 more days left, Wednesday and Thursday, and hopefully within that time we can pull something off. But sheesh, this hurts. I'm not gonna lie to you. But that's all I got, you guys. I'll catch you guys tomorrow. Peace.